Oh, and welcome back to the Polished and Powerful podcast. My name is Jerica Rose, your host, and today I will be talking about getting talked over in a relationship or at work, or it doesn't even matter. If you are having trouble getting your thoughts together and they're just like constantly, and you're getting talked over, I'm going to leave you with 3 tips to help you get over that struggle. So, tip number 1 is pause and do not panic. So, take a breath before reacting. It keeps you in control and signals confidence, not defensiveness. So, if you grew up with a single mom, right, and you have struggle with having discipline or having somebody tell you what to do, or like boys telling you what to do, and it just push you like in defense mode, you could literally just pause. Like, you can't control how people are going to react, or the goal is not trying to change people. So if you can't change people, of course, what are you going to do? Change how you react to it. So pause and don't panic. It doesn't put you in defense mode. So like when me and another person's having a conversation and I just feels like, oh my gosh, my nerves are getting worked up, I literally pause and just don't get defensive. I figure out how I want to say it, get my thoughts together, and it just brings me more confidence too. Like, they're gonna respect you more if you tell them how you really feel. So just be careful how you say things and always pause before you panic. Tip number 2, politely reclaim your space. So try, hold on, I wasn't finished yet. Or you can say, let me finish this thought real quick before I forget. And if you have short term memory, or if you've been through a lot of severe trauma, like you suffer from memory loss, it rewires your brain. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just can't process everything all at once, and that's okay. So let me finish this thought real quick. Short, calm, and firm. So if I'm having a conversation with somebody and they're asking me a whole bunch of questions, or if I feel my nerves getting worked up, or I feel overstimulated, overwhelmed, I just take a step back, hold on, pause, let me think about it. Or if I'm having an argument with my man or anybody in a room, I literally had to learn how to take a step back and not just try to be like, well, you're this, you're that, and this is why you this, and this is why you that. Like, who cares, Because at the end of the day, when the argument is over, you guys are still going to come back together. So you can still be firm, but also you can leave the room and tell them that you need some space. So politely reclaim your space. Tip number 3, train your tone and not your volume. Now, I am working on my communication as well because I am a marketer. I have a business that I build online, and I'm attracting more opportunities online. So I'm learning how to train my tone and not my volume. Well, my volume too, but it's more about your tone, especially how you're talking to a person. A lot of people receive different things a different way, but you don't have to get louder, just grounded. So stay calm. Back to what I was saying. Pause, don't panic. Stay grounded. And if they're cursing you out, I know it could be really hard. I know, but you don't want to change your insides. Like, your insides is what makes you pretty. Your soul, like, your beauty comes from within. So I had to work a lot within myself. That way I could look pretty, feel pretty on the outside too, because you can be the most baddest bitch on this planet, but if your character's shitty, if you have a bad attitude, you're going to literally push away people that just don't want to be around you. Saying, don't nobody want to be around no miserable ass person. It just is what it is. Like, work on your insides and the outside will show. Like, literally, me, I had to go to trauma therapy. I had to process what the fuck I was feeling on the inside. And luckily, my therapist was a sweet old black lady. She, was a woman of God, had a lot of faith, and she taught me how to literally write down all of my stuck points when I first got there. Mind you, I told her, I don't trust you. I'm not about to lay everything out that happened in my life. But as time went on, And as the weeks went on, because we met once a week, every week for 16 weeks. And as the weeks went on, I just let it all out, let it all out, let it all out. And a lot of it was from my childhood trauma, not having the proper guidance, you know, people not telling me that I can do it, you know, people not telling me to go after your dreams, people not telling me, you know, you can do anything in this life. I literally wanted to be a model growing up. And I just wanted to be like on big screen TV, you know, just show my beauty, you know, just try to just be, because I'm a girl's girl. Like, I just love being pretty, beautified, all that good stuff. That's another reason why I had got into the online space in the beauty world. I started out as in health and wellness, but I started leaning into more in press on nails. It was just more of my lane. So I literally had to work on a lot of things on the inside for me to shine on the outside. So if you are on that journey too, it's going to be a process. It's not going to be overnight, but you have to work on it consistently. You have to stay dedicated to your personal development. So you don't have to get louder, just grounded. Speak slower, steady, and with eye contact to reestablish presence, because communication is key. I don't care if you are in sales, in a community relationship, if you're looking to find somebody, you have to communicate the hard stuff. You have to communicate the simple stuff, the trauma, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're going to be committed to that one person, you got to let them know from the beginning. So train your tone and not your volume. Pause and don't panic. So make sure you reclaim your space. If you will get triggered any type of way, if you feel like your nervous system is getting worked up, make sure you do that, and you're going to feel so much better when you walk away and come back. For me, I started this walking journey in the mornings when my son gets on the bus. Now, mind you, I didn't think that I would do this, but I just got inspired by somebody, and they were like, that one question changed my whole mindset. They were like, if you are an entrepreneur, why don't you take care of yourself? So in my brain, it was like a trigger for me, because I do take care of myself, but it's just like, in certain ways that I take care of myself. Like, you know, I wasn't walking every morning. I wasn't cleaning my face every day. I wasn't reading books often. I was not saying affirmations. Like, the boring stuff, the hard stuff, the people that are not doing this stuff are the ones that are struggling, you know. And I'm not saying like with like life, I'm just saying like if they want to get to the next level, attract more opportunities, it's just like you literally have to work on your insides, make sure you stay pretty, untouched, and make sure you pause before you catch the attitude. Communication is key, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.